So this is an interesting way to learn something new, and I was sort of trying to come up with what am I going to call the shorts from the previous one. And basically what they are is they're challenges. It's a challenge to do with ear training and playing the harp and trying to work things out without anybody telling you exactly what they're doing. And you start off very simple, but then soon enough you find out where the difficulties are for you. And I know I kind of have a rare thing going where I recorded myself playing at 3 months, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I wouldn't encourage anybody really to fill up the internet with bad playing, because I look back at, or I haven't really looked back at them, but someone left a comment today saying, I don't know if they're watching the recent stuff, but they said they hope to be as good as me, and that was at the 2-year mark from the 2-year video. And honestly, the only ones that are obviously a good representation of my playing are the recent ones, but I had to go through all that to get to where I am now. And what I did today was the same as yesterday. It was all play cross harp on the key of C Hohner Special 20. But there's a lot of bending involved. Lots of bending. I was getting kind of into that perfectionist mode once again. But today is even more complicated than yesterday. I'm not sure I'm going to do a part 3. I think there probably will be a part 3. But once again, I would encourage you to make your response video of you playing. Even have permission to do it playing along with my video to see how far you can get to it. And I can't tell you what I played, because that would defeat the purpose of it. But I would encourage you to pay attention to every detail of how I did it. That's the key. What my hands are doing, how I'm moving. You notice I was rocking. You have to observe all those little details. So I'm playing on the Special 20, like I said, but you could do this on any key of C harp. I've sort of put down the crossover, because that's the one that I take with me. It's got the little case with it. So that's like my mobile harp. And the crossover has a funny 8-hole draw. And this one, all the notes play. So that was preventing me from doing some of my songs in their entirety because of that 8-hole draw. So I might be incorporating the Special 20 more. The only problem is I don't have a case for the Special 20. But yeah, that I didn't know what the channel was going to turn into when I was recording myself at 3 months. Looking back on it, I shouldn't have even shared any of those, because now is when I'm really studying and really getting serious and really actually feeling like I'm getting better. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make the 3-year one. If I'm going to, maybe I could go backwards, like start where I am now and go all the way back to 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. The thing is, I don't have all those clips. I'd have to do a screen recording app to get all those beginning clips, because all I have is some in-between clips and then the recent ones. A lot of recent ones that turned into shorts, basically. But we're gonna do some editing pretty soon, so I gotta get rolling. In other words, if you've only been playing the harp for a short time, very short time, you probably shouldn't be making videos anyway, at least releasing them publicly, and certainly shouldn't be promoting them. And I know nowadays the harp is all over the place. I'm just saying, if you've only been playing for 3 weeks, 4 months, you should wait before recording yourself and then putting it out there. But however, if you find that you're able to do these, then I'd like you to remain on this channel, remain on these videos. But this is for what you call, I'm not going to say advanced player, but definitely intermediate. And what we're doing here, the format, you could say, is a foundational blues format, call and response, but it's like an old-fashioned way of learning, where the tabs aren't in the description. You're working things out. You might have to really slow it down using the YouTube slow down feature, trial and error. I mean, you have to get creative with the way you figure out what someone's doing if you really want to learn, and then eventually you get to a point where you say, I know my limit, I can't do that, or I have to come back to it another time. Because the fact is there's only 24 hours in the day. I do the performing and recording side at night. I'll upload the long video before I go to bed, but I'll do all the shorts the following day, planning them out the next day, the titles, and I'll do the sharing, like the self-promotion stuff the next day if I'm going to do any. So I say that to say that there's only so much time in the day, so when you find out that you've reached your limit, you can always stop, take a break, come back to it. But you will find that there is a breaking point when you're doing back and forth. You're playing, then I'm playing, then I'm playing, you're playing, I'm playing, you're playing, I'm playing. Call and response. So I hope you get what I'm going for with this. Once again, don't ask exactly what I'm doing, because you'd be missing the point of it. Maybe if you comment on one of the shorts, because I'm going to make shorts out of these, then I'll tell you if you reach out. So just make sure you hit the like button once in a while, hit the bell. Even though I'm uploading a lot of shorts, the bell might disturb you, so maybe don't hit the bell, but a lot of time goes into the shorts too. I want to get them absolutely perfect, and that's how meticulous you have to be. You have to get it so that you're personally satisfied with it. I won't put anything out unless I'm personally content with it, and that's often what pushes me to the growth of actually getting better, is that self-criticism. I just told the guy on the channel that commented, I told him you have to be your own worst critic, because you have to assess things in a way it's almost neurotic, and I have to thank this YouTube goal, because it's turned into like a motivation. I know there's always been a motivation to get good for harp players, but for me, it's just I love documenting. I love recording and seeing myself getting better. And each kind of video upload, or whether it's shorts or a long one, even if it's on the guitar, which I haven't been playing this past few days. I've been playing, just not recording. It's like it's its own achievement. I've been playing the guitar because I've just been working on the harp. And I've actually, sorry, on a side, I need to get some water now. But, shoot. On a side note, I've gotten back to playing with books again on guitar. Books, exercises. When I let the phone charge, I'll run through scale exercises or scale sequences with a book. So books aren't all bad. It's just they have that, usually have a CD that goes along with them. And so you have to have that, and it's kind of an ordeal to set it all up, because you need the audio reference a lot of the time. Not always, but that's the big thing with books, is you don't get that audio reference unless you buy DVD and you go along with it, and that's fine. But I guess a video is just a compact way of doing things. But so that's it for now. A little update.